news, everyone.
All right, let's go ahead and get into some news here. Just because I think we threw it up in the Discord, but we didn't actually talk about it afterwards. But last week we talked about Twitch had changed its policy on artistic nudity. About a couple of days later, they were like, nah, we need to roll that back. Because if you guys didn't see, over in the art channel, it was pretty nasty over there. Wait, what is Coffee Wizard? Check it out whenever it's back in stock. It should be just a couple minutes here. Somebody used it a little bit ago, but it should be back in stock. It's just a sound. If it just says audio next to it or it's pink, I always make the audio ones all pink specifically. At least the ones that are just audio. So that way they're pretty clear. At least I try to. I'm trying to make them all be very, I don't know. What do I know? I heard cat knocking something over. It was way too young for this. I agree. Twitch very quickly rolled back its recent updates to its sexual content policy. On December 15th, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy reverted some of its new rules, specifically the ones concerning artistic nudity on the platform. Artists initially excited about the policy told Polygon they're confused and disappointed by the rollback. No shot, they're confused. Everybody knew why. Yo, Ron, what's happening? Welcome on in, Ron. Wow, they're rolling that back. Yeah, they did a couple of days ago. This is a little out of date at this point, I think. Or is this just well, this one was written the other day, but it got rolled back pretty quick. Yeah, so pretty quickly they were like, ooh, yeah, this is a bad idea, huh? I can't believe there's actually people who were like, wait. So no more twerking competitions? They're twerking in the art category? I don't think so. I haven't gone over and looked. Yeah, Ron, I'm doing fantastic, man. How are you? How are you doing? How is your day going so far? It lasted 20 hours. Really? Is that how long? For those 20 hours, it was for Science Outlook. Listen, I was not looking for science. There was too much craziness out there, man. Bah humbug. What you upset about, Ron? Huh, my dude? There's nothing to be upset about. I need to, man, that's what I need to do for Ron for Christmas. Is I need to hit him up with some real coffee. Just got your tree up today? Oh, very nice. There's one twerk off. All right, well, that's still not great. Well, maybe it's just the artistic nude thing that's that got changed. Maybe the twerking is still okay. Yeah, how is that tree look, man? Why are you not dropping photos in the Discord? Or maybe you haven't. I haven't seen them. You know what I'm saying, though? People putting twerking compilations, fucking stupid. Yeah, I saw that as well. I still hate Christmas. Why you hate Christmas, man? I saw people were doing, like, they were putting up like compilations and they weren't even there. It was just putting up other people's shit. It was real effing weird. Mostly the furry stuff and nudity that got rolled back. Yeah, I think that's what I was realizing as well. So twerking still might be okay. But I just wanted to update this one as it was something. Found out the kid dies. Oh, damn. Tinny Tim? Once it's all there. All right. Showing other people twerking. It was desperate. Get those Twitch achievements. Yeah, get those views. All right, let's keep on moving because I don't want to talk about twerking anymore. Yeah, I'm excited to see that tree. This is just one that's real quick, pretty easy. So apparently Monster Hunter is going to be doing a collaboration with Zoids. I have no idea what the hell Zoids are. So I looked them up, and they're like a cross between like Pokemon and what was the other one Title was saying? Gundam, maybe? Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, like a cross between Pokemon and Gundam. You don't know what Zoids are? No, I don't know what Zoids are. What the hell is Zoids? Are twerks offensive to you? To me? No, they're not offensive to me. I don't give a shit about twerking. Free of cats if you have cats? It is not. I've had mine up for a little while now, like maybe over not a week yet. I got mine up over the weekend, and cats were all over it immediately. Must be an Asian thing? I don't think so, though. From my understanding, people knew what this was. Like, Title immediately was like, knew who it was. 1 second, guys. Last year's cat Christmas tree photo. Oh damn, yeah, I remember they were both. Were they both in there? At least I remember there being a face in there somewhere. An epic collection of Zoids. How old are Zoids? I don't remember what this is. But yeah, I'm interested to see what this is going to end up being then. So we'll all keep our eyes out, guys. I'm super excited for this 20th anniversary Monster Hunter thing. I'm excited to see what else we get. Obviously, we're getting, Wilds in 2025, but could be a lot of other great things later on. Melted fishing line together from the wall to the tree to keep it from being tippable. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Dandelion in the tree. Zoids is 40 years old? Good Christ. I didn't know. So Zoids have been around. Yeah, damn. Okay, well, listen, I don't know, man. Listen, what do I look like? Some kind of Zoids expert? Because I'm not. Moving on, Activision Blizzard is going to pay a 54 million to settle a major gender discrimination lawsuit. This sounds pretty interesting. Where's the original? Well, we'll start right here. Let me get a little water to get the pipes lubricated, as it were. The Wall Street Journal first reported on the settlement on Friday, with the CRD publishing a statement on its website shortly after. IGN has also gotten a look at the settlement signed by both parties, wherein the CRD has withdrawn its harassment related claims, finding that no court or any independent investigation has substantiated any allegation that there has been systemic or widespread sexual harassment at Activision Blizzard, or that Activision Blizzard's board of directors, including CEO Bobby Kotick, acted inappropriately regarding the handling of any instance of misconduct. Okay, whatever. The settlement, which is subject to court approval, is instead for pay and promotion inequality between 2015 and 2020 under Activision Blizzard. Will take additional steps to help ensure fair pay and promotion practices at the company. It'll provide monetary relief to women who were employed by or contracted by Activision Blizzard between October 12th, 2015 and December 31st, 2020. If approved, the CRD says around 45 million of that sum will go directly to a settlement fund for compensating workers. Any excess funds from the settlement will be distributed to charitable organizations either focused on advancing women in video game and tech, or those that promote awareness around gender equality issues in the workplace. There's a statement from somebody at Activision. Don't give a shit about their statements. There was a slight update as well. We'll go over that real quick. More than 2 years after the California Civil Rights Department filed a high-profile lawsuit against accusing the company of widespread. Oh, maybe this is just all updated at least. So sounds like, yeah, they're gonna end up be paying $54 million, which good. That's what you get for being a systemic asshole. Yeah, like I don't get this idea of like, I don't know. I never kind of get this idea of like why people feel like not hiring the right person for the job is a thing. Like, regardless of anything, if they're the right person, why is there any other reason? Blizzard announces roughly 55 million in personnel layoffs for unknown reasons. That'd be some shit. And CEO Bobby Kotick is kind of known for being a douche. But yeah, like I feel like there's like this weird thing about like, well, you know, if they're not what I expect them to be, then I'm not gonna, you know, or I won't give them opportunities or whatever. It's so ridiculous. I'm surprised that it's still a thing. I mean, I am and I'm not. I guess that's kind of a lie. I'm not actually that surprised. For whatever reason, there's always fucking people out there. People who feel like they gotta, like I don't know, like if it almost feels like people who feel like they've been, like they're not being seen enough. And it's usually rich white guys for some reason. They're like, I gotta keep these other people who are not like me down. So good for them. I'm glad that they're gonna have to pay some money then. Get kicked at the curb. Hopefully fucking soon, my dude. Freaking jerks. That's what I think too. All right, let's keep on rolling. Mickey Mouse is set to become public domain in 2024, but it's a bit complicated. So if you guys haven't really seen this, there's going to be some interesting things. Of course, that's what I'm here for. There's been some things going around about how long a copyright on something can go on for, and I've seen a couple of things about it. And I believe Disney's first version of Mickey Mouse, the Steamboat Willie, which is the cartoon that's presented here, is going to fall into the public domain at the beginning of 2024 here. I know that there's a lot of things going on around that, but it's not, I don't think there's going to be anything that gets pushed back or anything. Disney in the previous years, over the last little while, has been trying to keep on filing these other things to kind of keep the copyright going, but it sounds like as of right now they're not. Cursed Mickey horror movie, I think it's just Steamboat Willie though. I think you'd have to do it in that version maybe to keep the copyright. I think it's not because I'm trying to think. From my understanding is that no matter, even if they did keep using it, the copyright still runs out because they've had that copywritten for, I think it's like 90 years or something like that. And that is the longest you can keep a copyright. how they got it to look similar to Mickey. Ooh, could be in preparation.
Not at all.
Featuring cursed Winnie the Pooh, bro. That's you're probably not far off. So let's see if they kind of touch on any of this. Mickey Mouse, one of the most beloved characters of all time, is said to become public domain in 2024. However, it is a bit of a complicated situation, as one of the earliest form of Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie will be able to be used by artists and creators outside of Disney's in very restricted way. Okay. Speaking to the Associated Press, a Disney spokesperson detailed exactly what it means when the copyright for Steamboat Willie film expires. So, it is specifically Steamboat Willie. Ever since Mickey Mouse first appeared in 1928 short film Steamboat Willie, people have associated the character with Disney stories, experiences, and authentic products. That will not change when the copyright in Steamboat Willie film expires. More modern versions of Mickey will remain unaffected by expiration of Steamboat Willie copyright, and Mickey will continue to play a lead role as a global ambassador for Walt Disney Company in our storytelling, theme park attractions, and merchandise. We will, of course, continue to protect our right in the more modern version of Mickey Mouse and other works that remain subject to copyright. While this copyright may be up, Disney still holds the trademark on Mickey as a corporate mascot and brand identifier. Furthermore, creators will not be able to produce any work that depicts deceptively fools consumers that their Mickey is anyway affiliated with Disney, as the company will work to safeguard against consumer confusion caused by unauthorized use of Mickey and our other iconic characters. Mickey made his big screen debut in Steamboat Willie in 1928. The U.S. law says copyright can be held for 95 years. So it's 95. Okay. That means 2024 will be the year that particular copyright will expire, and Disney and some other companies fought hard to keep the IP out of public domain. And they all worked with Congress to extend their copyrights by 20 years. This is previously. And then they're talking about Tigger from Winnie the Pooh's kind of going in as well. So, yeah, pretty crazy shit. It's a great idea. The Winnie the Pooh and Steamboat Willie, that's weird. I think it's called Mouse. Oh, is that the one that it was the shooter? Then publishing rights. Yeah, and they work different than trademarks even. Disney is pretty litigious though. Yeah, that's true. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and they even kind of said, like, if it seems like it's going to confuse consumers, they're going to go after it. Could have been Mouse. Yeah, I can't remember. That Mouse game did look pretty interesting. It looked cool. I didn't at all associate it with Mickey Mouse. I just thought it kind of had that look, though. It's one of those ones. Hard to tell, you know? Pretty interesting stuff. I'm interested to see if you guys have ever seen God, who's there? What is there? Corridor Crew? Corridor something like that over on YouTube. They were making a thing about this. That's kind of where I saw most of the stuff about it. But they are going to be making something somewhat related to Steamboat Willie. They said January 1st, 2024. So could be interesting. All right, let's keep on moving. Oh, phew. All right, this one I just wanted to kind of go over because there was a new Echo trailer, which is the Marvel show that's coming out sometime next month. they're mostly just wanted to kind of bring this up because apparently it's going to be coming out a day earlier, and I guess the trailer also showed off something about Daredevil. I don't know. I don't really care about that mostly. I just mostly thought it was pretty interesting that it's going to be a day early, which I am actually not mad about. More Marvel. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to bring up the news, man. So mostly, again, just wanted to kind of show this one off as that. They're also keep on putting this all over everything that you need to set your Disney Plus profile to TVMA to be able to stream this. They are really pushing this is going to be a TVMA show, so I'm pretty excited to see it. All right, this next one is a trailer for a game called Engineer. Only Marvel, Ron. Only. I'm tired of Marvel. Well, bro, sorry. That's life. There's more Marvel stuff in the news today. Some pretty shocking shit today too. Actually, it's the next article. But here, let's take a look at this trailer real quick. This is, like I said, for a game called Engineer.
God damn it, Ron!
Exactly. Game actually looks pretty goofy, pretty fun. But I'll let you all take a look.
IGN exclusive reveal.
Oh, look at IGN getting exclusive reveals.
Hey, you. Finally awake. Wait a second. Are you the engineer?
In this gridless sandbox building game, you play a clueless engineer struggling with the fundamentals of physics. You must master the art of designing different types of structures, vehicles, and more. Your intellect won't be the only thing tested. You'll need to show dexterity and athleticism, if you have any. Designing structures is one thing.
Is that the ship of
Ensuring
Theseus?
they remain durable and functional is another. Or explore the limitless potential of our fully creative sandbox mode where you can build whatever you like. Build a castle or your own personalized roller coaster system. The only limitation is, well, you. In this world, where brilliance takes a backseat to incompetence, you are the engineer. The Engineer, available on Steam tomorrow.
I'm just saying. Tell me that doesn't look pretty good. You get exclusive when you give Starfield positive reviews. Could be, my dude. I love this game. Nothing funny than Engineer fails. Yeah, but I also thought that it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like another game, moves like Human Fall Flat. You know what I thought it kind of looked like to me? Kind of those bridge sim games where you would have to like what are those called? Bridge constructor games. Some of those were pretty fun. They're pretty cool, but it also kind of looks like oh my god, who was the other one? Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, something like that. And competence takes a back seat. That's right. Besiege. I don't know Besiege, but yeah, Humans Fall Flat. It could be. I don't know. I mean, I think it looks pretty interesting though, but it definitely has that kind of, yeah, a little bit of goofiness to it. So I think this looks pretty cool. I need to put it on my Steam thing. Hey, don't look at Steam. Y'all don't get to see this. Let me go to my store. Getting Over It. I don't know if that's the name. Oh, is that that one that where you're like doing ridiculous things, trying to get to the top or whatever? Is that the one I was thinking of? Guy in a pot. That's right. That's the one I'm thinking of. Is Getting Over It. All right, let's keep on going on. Oh, yo, Ron. Hey, later, dude. Have a good day. Love you, bro. Guy in a pod. That's funny that's the thing people know about it. All right, so this is now official. Marvel is going to be cutting ties with Jonathan Majors. Apparently, he had some guilty verdicts in his oh my gosh, in his trial recently. A lot of things were kind of assumed that this is kind of what was going to happen, but yeah, they're going to be moving on at this point. We'll go over this here in just a second. I'm just gonna grab a little coffee here real quick. So pretty crazy turn of events. I'm interested to actually see what's going to happen with Jonathan Majors' career at this point. But let's go over at least what they're kind of putting out here. So just hours after Jonathan Majors was found guilty of assault and harassment, IGN has learned that Marvel will not be moving forward with the Kang actor. Deadline first reported the news on Monday, which IGN has confirmed with a source with knowledge of the information. Major faces up to a year in prison after a jury on Monday found him guilty on 1 count of assault and 1 count of harassment, both misdemeanors. It's currently unclear if Marvel will recast Kang or scrap the character altogether. Variety previously reported that the studio was considering a pivot to Doctor Doom instead. In the meantime, the approach to the upcoming Avengers the Kang Dynasty, in which Majors would have obviously played a crucial role, remains in flux. Loki creator Michael Walden was recently tapped to take over writing duties from Ant-Man and the Wasp scribe Jeff Loveness. Interesting. This is pretty crazy. Some of this kind of gets into some of the nitty gritty. I don't really feel like that's appropriate to go over on stream, but it's pretty crazy. And yeah, this guy's whole life is gonna get changed. I mean, because of decisions he's made. So I don't feel sorry for him, but this is pretty huge. I'll say I'm pretty glad that Marvel kind of took this stance, that they're kind of saying that nobody is kind of, bigger than nobody is too big to be let go, especially for, if you're doing things like he's been found guilty of now. It's a hard stance to take in when you have, so much riding on those kinds of things. It's just yeah, but I always respect when companies will do that, though. I'm still about, I promise. Hey, always super appreciated. No problem, show. But yeah, sorry. I don't know. This one just is, I don't know, pretty wild. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, not mad. I'm not even mad about it. Not sad for him. Not anything like that. Just surprised. I'm glad that they had the balls to do it. Recast or rewrite. Yeah, get him out of there. Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised. They were hinging so much of all of their new stuff going forward on him as a actual actor, as a person, and listen, you're not gonna get it every time. You know, you're not gonna get it right every time or whatever. But like I said, that's. I'm very proud, actually. All right, from this one to I think something that's even more sad. Max Payne actor James McCaffrey passed away at the age of 65. I was actually pretty shocked. This felt like it came out of nowhere too. Max Payne actor James McCaffrey has died at age 65. Yeah. One of Dick Wolf's proteges, McCaffrey went on to a successful 35-year career in television and film. Trained at the Actors Studio, he never lost his love for creating characters. However, his good looks often pushed him towards leading man roles. Interesting. But yeah, I think I would have known him best as Max Payne. I didn't get to see what other great roles do people know him from. The voice of Alex Casey in Alan Wake 2. Oh, interesting. That was so recent too. So yeah, I always want to bring these up so that people can see them and, you know, get to remember them a little bit. Yeah, I saw that at the end, Cyclo. They said it was from like Rescue Me. That's the show, right? I saw little bits of that show. I would not remember him being in it specifically, but not because of him, but because of that show. Yeah, that's pretty sad. You really liked that show? Well, listen, I wasn't trying to talk shit about it. I just don't remember that show. All right, let's all right, so these next couple are going to be kind of, after this one at least I should say, are going to be kind of a little heavier or denser kind of information, so we'll trying to get into the weeds there a little bit. But Amazon and Tolkien Estate win a copyright lawsuit against Fellowship of the King author. And I was like, wait, Fellowship of the King? I was like, I don't know why it took my brain way too long to understand that is not one of the Lord of the Rings books or one of the Lord of the Rings movies. Listen, I don't know Lord of the Rings that well. But it took me so long to realize that. Oh shit. The Lord of the Rings fan fiction writer who sued Amazon and the Tolkien Estate, claiming spin-off show The Ring of Power infringed on his copyright novel The Fellowship of the King, has obviously lost. So apparently he wrote a fan fiction novel, and he said that the Lord of the Rings was ripping off his stuff, or the new Rings of Power spinoff, it was ripping off his stuff, and they were like, no. Fucking idiot. As reported by Variety, Amazon and the Tolkien Estate won the legal battle against Demetrius Polichon after he sued the entertainment titan in April 2023 for $250 million. While Polychron's lawsuit was summarily dismissed with prejudice in August by a California judge, the Tolkien Estate countersued the author for infringement on its copyright. Oh, they hit him with the Uno reverse. A U.S. district judge also ruled in favor of the Lord of the Rings owner, granting the Tolkien estate a permanent injunction to prevent Polychron from copying, distributing, selling, performing, displaying, or otherwise exploiting the Fellowship of the King or its sequel, The Two Trees. Oh my god. I posted this to Tumblr in 2004, so obviously Lord of the Rings is mine, right? Isn't that how it works? Uno reverse. Hey, hit him with it. I love it. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this up because it made me laugh. Especially that IGN was like, bro obviously lost. And I was like, damn, obviously. And then as I read it, I was like, ooh, yeah, obviously. All right. Oh, Eurogamer. Fellowship of the King, The Two Trees. You can't even make an original name. Exactly. Isn't that fucking hilarious? I'm not lying. Fellowship of the King got me for so long. I literally read it and I was like, yeah, that's the thing. That's what the movie or whatever it's called. And I was like, oh, it's Fellowship of the Ring. Ooh. Again, I don't know. I'm not a Lord of the Rings dude. Do I look like a Lord of the Rings dude? No, obviously not. You know what Lord of the Rings dudes look like. Come on. Shit. They look like me? Could be. Maybe. How many times you seen Lord of the Rings? Yeah. I didn't say they looked bad. Damn. I don't understand why making it seem like it's not like it's bad or something. Damn. I watched all 3 versions in one day. In one day once. Oh my god, bro. How long is that? I know you know how many hours it is. Everybody who's done it knows. Around 12 hours. Damn, I thought you were gonna know an exact amount. Damn, that's actually a lot, bro. Consciousness in segments. Yeah, I've watched each one of them, the regular versions, once, and it was well over 10 years ago. So yeah, I could not tell you what they're about that much anymore. I know that there's a ring, and spoiler alert, they throw it into a volcano at some point. I know, it's crazy. Sea of Stars removes YouTuber Cameo following charity fraud allegations. Oh shit, I didn't know what this one was. Oh my god. Oh shit. All right. This one was brought to us by our good friend Title Taint. He threw this one in here. I have not checked this one out because it was the ones after this is the ones I know of, at least a little bit. Jesus Christ. Sabotage Studios, developer of indie RPG Sea of Stars, has removed the appearance of YouTuber Gerard the Completionist Khalil as a cameo in the game. I know. Okay, I know who I've seen the Completionist before. I didn't know his name was Gerard. Okay. So this doesn't sound good. The move follows the ongoing investigation into the Open Hand Foundation, a fundraising body created by Khalil's. It's probably Khalil's family. Sabotage and Khalil had a close working relationship, with Khalil consistently giving the studio a spot in Indie Land, an annual charity stream to support the Open Hand Foundation, and supporting Sea of Stars on Kickstarter. Sabotage created specific content for use in Indieland, and eventually added Khalil as an NPC called Gerard the Constructionist in the released version of Sea of Stars. But now there are allegations Khalil committed charity fraud through the Open Hand Foundation via YouTubers Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamer, Anas. Well, that's an unfortunate last name. And Carl Jobst. I'm so sorry. I don't know any of these fucking people. Following further investigation and responses from Khalil, Anis, and Jobst, Sabotage has now replaced Gerard the Constructionist in a new Sea of Stars patch. Oh, so they replaced him? So they're saying that he is okay? Oh, or replaced him as removed him. Replaced him, right? We arrived at this decision after carefully monitoring the events over the past few weeks. Sabotage co-founder and game director Thierry Bolanger. Oh my God, why are the names like this? Wrote to the Discord server on December 15th. While it is not our place to pass judgment, we do make it our priority to maintain a positive and optimistic space that reflects the spirit of our intentions, be they creative or otherwise. All right, so they replaced him with a character named Bob, who's presumed to be a reference to Bob the Builder. All right, we're not gonna go too much into it. Holy shit. Oh, it says Anis. I know, that's what I said. What are you talking about? I said Anis. Removed him. Yeah, so he was okay. So let me try and sum this up a little bit. So he's doing some charity streams to support the game, or he was doing some kind of support for the game. They put him into the game. They find out that potentially because they haven't ruled it as a full-on blown thing, right? Or that he's because I thought they said alleged. There's some charity fraud allegations, right? And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna remove him. So wow, that's too bad. Well, listen, there's nothing like trying to raise, well, I'm assuming, I don't know, I was gonna say raise money for a charity and then pocket it, but I have no idea what they mean by fraud. That's just would have been my guess, at least. I felt that one right. Oh, I like that it took you a second to be like, oh, it says Anas. It was a charity he made for Alzheimer's. Oh my God, it's even worse. So, do you know enough about it? Title, was he pocketing the money? Oh shit, that's my God. He was raising money but never actually donating. So what were you doing with it? What's the point? Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you bringing this one. This one was actually juicy drama, my dude. Jesus Christ. Drama. It was just sitting there. That's so weird. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that was not the. That is.
Your psycho wiener.
Oh, that one's way louder than I expected it to be. Jesus. Okay, I might bring those all down a little more. Whew, that scared the shit out of me. But also, you're not wrong. I am a psycho wiener. And I'm here to believe it. I'm here to believe it. I don't know. All right. Oops. No, that's what they're there for. To scare the shit out of me. And apparently maybe everybody else. I have no idea. Yeah, man, that makes no sense. Why not donate it? What are you doing with that money, right? I thought maybe he was like pocketing it or something. When I hear like fraud, it's kind of my first thought. Why collect it and then not donate it? or at least not put it into your pocket. I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you like? What's the point of holding on to it at that point if you're not doing anything with it, like at all? Like, donate it or fraud it, bro. I don't know. That's bad advice. Don't listen to me when I'm saying that. All right, let's go on to the next one. Sony has patented ability for games to adjust difficulty level on the fly. I saw this, and I think it was Taint who said in the Discord, wait, how do you patent this? Isn't this a thing already? I love this feature. I don't know why they patented it. And that's kind of, yeah, exactly. Why patent this? Like, other games do this. This is yeah, it's great. As you get better at something, you should get more difficulty out of it. Hey, Maury, thank you so much for the follow. Sony has filed a patent which could see difficulty levels adapt and adjust as players, as users play. Okay, my bad. The patent features algorithmics that would be able to finely tune difficulty settings based on an individual's performance. It is interesting to see Sony patent such an idea when similar processes are used in other games already. Excuse me, what was that? So dumb. Yeah, I don't understand exactly what the point is. Methods of the present disclosure may collect data when a user plays one or more different type of games when determinations are made as whether the difficulty of a game should be changed. Interesting. When the user gaming performance levels do not correspond to an expected level of performance, parameters that change the difficulty of the game may be changed automatically. This is very, very weird, because it almost sounds like it's trying to do something kind of different. Like, the first one says based off of other games you've played. That is real weird. All right, well, there's a whole bunch of diagrams apparently on how this is going to be happening. There's no way they can patent this and then make other games not be able to do it. There's no fucking way. I don't think you can do that, but you could probably patent a specific way that you do it. Maybe it's a way that you do it, and I don't know. Very, very strange. But yeah, I don't think there's any way you can patent it and make other people not be able to do it. That seems bad. Why is this so dumb here? Yeah. Well, we'll see. All right, let's keep on rolling. So this next one is mostly about Insomniac, who is a developer of games. Recently got hacked. And apparently they were getting all of this information that got stolen held hostage for a ransom of $2 million. So I have a couple of different articles about this. Title also helped me out with this one. He threw the next one in. We'll kind of see if there's any big differences. I don't want to try and show off anything from the leaks. I don't feel like that's fair to the developers who are getting all this stuff leaked that they didn't plan on having leaked. So the hackers who breached Marvel's Spider-Man developer Insomniac and threatened to release confidential data unless they were paid 50 BTC, which I'm guessing is that Bitcoin, or around $2 million. That's a fucking Bitcoin. Are you fucking kidding me? within 7 days have made good on their threats after Sony reportedly refused to meet their demands. According to Cyber Daily, the ransomware group Rhysida released 1.67 terabytes of data, made up of more than 1.3 million files, which contained a variety of videos and images showing upcoming games, Marvel Wolverine, personal staff information, and even a contract signed by both Marvel and Sony for future projects. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this seems absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, obviously they're not showing it to the public because it's not ready. Like, they're still working on it. You obviously don't show off shit that's not working or that's not done. If you're like a big developer like this, I can't believe if I was working on something that I was really proud of or whatever, and someone stole it and was like, I'm gonna show it to everybody, and it wasn't done, yeah, obviously I'd be pissed. But that makes it very personal to me, you know, and I feel like, you know, obviously it's personal to them. I just I don't fucking get it. I mean, I'm actually very happy Sony refused to pay, but then yeah, they're obviously getting fucked by it then. All right, so this is the one that Title threw over here. Again, I want to. Oh. Continue reading. Ooh. All right. Well, Bloomberg apparently is one of those sites that you have to partially subscribe to. All right. Well, never mind. I'm sorry. But so essentially, yeah, they get hacked. They get a bunch of this information held at ransom for, you know, around $2 million. They don't pay it. And so they release all this information. So there's a ton of stuff going out there right now, and a lot of people have been saying like that it looks like ass because obviously it's not done, but people don't get that for some reason. It's very weird. So apparently some video game developers send messages of support to Insomniac following the release of stolen data, which I love. This I love when the community around these places can kind of rally together and just try to show their support, even if their support is just, you know, letting them know like, yo, we're really sorry, like, you know, I don't know, like you know, all these developing companies, like, no, they're not like enemies, and they're partially competitors, but you know, I always love, you know, that they can just kind of, you know, rally together a little bit. Would use their powers for good. Well, yeah, that's very optimistic though. So Remedy kind of throwing out our sympathies to Insomniac Games and all the affected team members. After all the effort and dedication they have poured into their games, they didn't deserve this. No one does. The hackers also leaked employees' personal information, which is truly disgraceful and shameful. Wushu Studios sending out our love and support to our colleagues at Insomniac. Game creators work tirelessly to create work of art and entertainment for everyone. To see any team rewarded for this with malicious attacks and blackmail is cruel. We know the Insomniac team will persevere. Corey Balrog put a little heart with Insomniac, and I'm sure there's many more, and not all linked here, but yeah, that's some real shit. I guess part of it too is like, yeah, you worked on this stuff, but then yeah, to why put people's personal information? I mean, because they wanted the $2 million. What am I talking about? But God, fucking, it's ridiculous. So speaking of this, apparently also Rocksteady had some of their story of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League leaked. And I'm not exactly sure how this happens, but excuse me, out of here. So another fucking leak. I mean, it baffles me. It's a bad week for upcoming superhero games. While Rocksteady was not hit with the devastating level of leaks that Insomniac was, revealing absolutely everything about Wolverine, their upcoming game slate, and even employee personal information, there has been a significant plot leak for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, a game already on shaky grounds with fans. The story leaks come from an insider and go well past the NDA'd alpha content. Without getting into specifics, many major plot elements and hidden guest characters are revealed, along with the ending to the game and its divergence into live streaming or live service content. Damn, I didn't realize all that was kind of dropped, which, I mean, still sucks. Yeah, it's a very specific game, but and because they're kind of pointing out it's not the same as the Insomniac stuff, but it's still like a whole game that's getting pretty much outed right here, which seems to be happening more and more with games, especially as they get closer and closer to releasing. Like an entire game's ending will be like online. Like I will see that pretty close to the when stuff happens, when a game is coming out. I'll see like articles mentioning like, hey, be careful, there's spoilers out there right now. Like, how? The game is not even out. I mean, I get it, like there's leakers or whatever, but Jesus Christ. Oh, man, it is pretty ridiculous. Cool. And then one more real quick that's nothing is safe. Right. Let's end this on a little bit of a slightly happier note. I mean, after reading it, it's still a little less happy, but it's pretty crazy. So PlayStation may soon have its own version of Psycha game, sort of. So recently on Switch, this game, I think it's Psycha I think it's Psycha. Suka? Maybe, I don't know. This game is on Switch. It has a free game trial, so I was like, oh sure, I'll check this out. It was going around the internet for a little bit and people getting real happy about it, and I played it for a little bit, and it's fucking addicting. It is absolute fun. As Cyclo has also pointed out, you can play it in a browser for free, but you can also then play it on Switch. I think it's like $2 or $3 if you would like. So pretty interesting, but apparently the fruity Japanese puzzle game that became wildly popular since its release on the Nintendo Switch in December 2021 is seemingly ready to drop on PS5, according to a report from Siliconera, a product page for a knockoff of the Psycha game. Mysteriously appeared on the PlayStation Store. However, the page gave the game an alternate name, The Psycha Game. Interesting. So, potentially a knockoff? To spoil things for others. Yeah, I hate that stuff, though. I had one of my favorite games of all time, the first BioShock game. I had a very specific part of that game spoiled for me well before I ever played it. I didn't know it was spoiled because I didn't know the game, and later on when I did play it, I knew something very specific. And we'll not spoil it here. Russian for bitch. Whoa, that's a lot of harsh language over there. But also and I'm 12. Listen, we're all 12 here. It's okay, Ron's gone. I'm not here for spoils, no matter what. So I do actually hope that if if somebody's gonna make it, allow it be. I think it's Aladdin X is the people who made the Switch one. Allow them to make it. I'd play it on PlayStation every so often. It's a good fun game. It's a good time waster. You can go through a round in like 15 minutes, and usually if you're usually doing like 3 rounds, sometimes maybe 4. It's easy to get lost in, but it's a good time. So if you guys haven't checked it out, you should, either on browser or I think Switch. But I think the Switch, they had like a free game trial or whatever. But I think that's gonna be ending soon. So yeah, definitely check it out if you get it some time or anything. But yeah, I think that's it for the news for today. Dope. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hang out for a little bit before we get into some Last of Us. But that's gonna wrap it up for the news. Thank you all so much for coming out.